Nobody saw this coming. The Seattle Seahawks didn't just rebuild, they completely flipped the script. Just 1 year after narrowly missing the playoffs, they didn't reload. They tore it down and started from scratch. From coaching to quarterback, from the stars to the strategy, almost everything you knew about the Seahawks is gone. And here's the kicker. This new version, it might be even better. The Seahawks didn't just make moves, they made statements. And it starts at the top. Pete Carroll, gone. Geno Smith, out. DK Metcalf, traded. Tyler Lockett, no longer in the picture. All the familiar faces that once defined Seattle are now part of the past. But instead of dragging their feet, Seattle made bold, decisive decisions. They found a new identity, embraced youth, and handed the keys to a quarterback most of the league had given up on. Enter Sam Darnold. And make no mistake, Darnold isn't here to manage games. He's here to shock the world. And if you look closely, this offense has quietly become a monster. While the rest of the league chases headlines, Seattle is playing chess, not checkers. They're building for the long term with players who fit perfectly into their new system. And it all starts with the way they're running the ball. But before we dive into that, hit that like button and subscribe for more NFL content. This is brand new channel, please show your support, guys. Let's aim for 100 likes on this video. The Seahawks didn't just change quarterbacks, they ripped up the entire offensive playbook. With Clint Kubiak at the helm as offensive coordinator, this offense is no longer guessing, it's dictating. Gone are the days of throwing the ball 40 times a game hoping something sticks. Seattle is committing to what wins in the postseason, a power ground game that wears down defenses, paired with a passing attack that doesn't demand the quarterback to be a superhero every play. But here's the twist that no one saw coming. Seattle didn't just scheme better, they drafted for it. Their first-round pick wasn't a receiver, wasn't a flashy weapon. It was an offensive lineman. And not just any lineman, this guy could quietly define the next era of Seahawks football. The Seahawks made sure Sam Darnold's protection wouldn't be a liability by investing in the big guys up front. When Seattle handed Darnold a 3-year deal, some fans laughed. Some called it a desperate move. Others said it was reckless. But here's the thing. Seattle didn't sign Darnold because they had no other options. They signed him because they finally had the right environment to make him successful. After bouncing from franchise to franchise, playing behind awful offensive lines, and dealing with bad coordinators, Darnold now has what he's never had before. Structure, support, and a system that plays to his strengths. And make no mistake, the numbers he posted last season with the Vikings weren't a fluke. He threw 35 touchdowns, over 4,300 yards. But here's the kicker. Darnold isn't being asked to be Patrick Mahomes. In Seattle, he's being asked to be efficient, decisive, and most importantly, dangerous when it matters. And if it doesn't work, Seattle isn't stuck. Darnold's contract gives them an easy exit ramp. But the fact that they even gave him a shot shows there's something bigger brewing behind the scenes, especially when you consider who they drafted right behind him. Seattle didn't just rebuild their offense, they rewired it from the ground up. After moving on from Tyler Lockett, most teams would be scrambling to find a new superstar. But not Seattle. Instead, they bet on chemistry, timing, and versatility. Enter Jackson Smith-Njigba. Last season, JSN didn't just step up, he exploded. 100 catches, over 100 yards, and 6 touchdowns in just his second season. It's clear, he's ready to be the main guy. But this isn't a one-man show. To replace Lockett's reliability and Metcalf's explosiveness, Seattle went in a different direction, adding veteran precision with Cooper Kupp and raw speed with Marquez. Kupp may not be the same player who led the league in every major stat, but his elite route running and football IQ in a motion-heavy system are more valuable than ever. Meanwhile, MVS gives Seattle the deep threat they've been missing, averaging 21 yards per catch last season. He doesn't demand 10 targets a game, but will stretch the field whenever necessary. This trio might not make highlight reels every Sunday, but they'll keep defenses guessing every snap. And that unpredictability, Seattle plans to weaponize it. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. The backup quarterback situation. While all eyes are on Darnold, Seattle is quietly working on a backup plan that might be more dangerous than anyone realizes. Enter Jalen Milroe. This isn't your typical rookie quarterback. Milroe isn't just sitting back to learn. He's being groomed for something much bigger. Sources inside the organization have revealed that Clint Kubiak is already designing specialty packages for Milroe that play to his unique athletic traits. This isn't some gadget play stuff. It's real formations, real options, and real moments where he can break open games. Milroe's raw talent is undeniable. He's built like a running back, moves like a wide receiver, and can throw the ball like a seasoned pro when given time. But here's the real kicker. The Seahawks are bringing him along slowly, behind a veteran who's been through the pressure of being under center. Seattle's offensive line, once a liability, is now a strength. No more guessing on protection, no more inconsistent play. And a big part of this change? Drafting Gray Zabel, a lineman who redefines what it means to be versatile and powerful. Zabel can play multiple positions along the line, giving Seattle flexibility they've never had before. So here's the question. Are the Seahawks quietly becoming a top 5 defense? Is this the most complete rebuild we've seen in years? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you're with Seattle this season, hit that like button, subscribe, and buckle up, because the rest of the league has no idea what's coming.